Oh, in love with you, you make me move easier, easier. Do you like me too? Do I make you breathe heavier, heavier? Oh, I can't understand why you don't wanna be holding hands. Never let me see your true colors blend. Yeah, do you like me too? Tell me, 'cause I'm freezing here, freezing here.
Good morning. This is Debbie with Food Prepping Channel, and this morning I'm going to do a little experiment, but I'm not really doing, well, I am. I have got 5 different types of apples here. This one was a Winsap. This is a Winsap. This is a Staymen. This is a Pink Lady. This is a Golden Delicious. This is a Granny Smith. And what I'm doing is I am cutting out a big thing. My grandma used to do these. She cut them baked apples or whatever. And I'm cutting out the insides of, I might have cut out too much in this one, but, and then I'm going to fill each of these with brown sugar and butter and pecans. And I'm going to see which of these tastes the best, does the best with baking, because I've got all 5 of these. I've got a half a peck of all 5 of these. So I'm going to see which ones will taste the best. And like I said, this is Winsap. This is a Staymen. This is a Pink Lady. This is a Golden Delicious. And this is a Granny Smith. So we're going to see. I'm going to cut them out like that. Fill them up with butter, brown sugar, and pecans. And bake them on 350 for, I'm really not sure, and just until they get soft, I guess. I'm gonna say probably 45 minutes, but we'll see. I'm gonna cover them up. This is one of my Pioneer Women casserole dishes, and what I'm doing is I'm cutting up getting the stuff for the apples out. I'm putting them in this bowl because I'm going to put water in here to have, to have it in here while they're baking and make them softer on the bottom too. And that way it may give them even more of a better taste. So let me cut these up. I'm using this thing. I have no idea what it is. It was in my junk drawer in the kitchen, so I really don't know. It says that this, you can't, I don't think you can see it, but maybe it says this is a holder. All right, this is a 1.25 whatever melon baller thing, and then this one is another one, but it is a 1-inch. And so I'm just using these. I don't know where it came from. Have no idea what it's called. It folds up. Wait a minute. Let me get this. It folds up just like this. You can, there, it folds up just like that. I have no idea where it came from. I just don't know. But it works really good. I was using this. And at first, wait a minute. At first, I went all the way through the apple and, dummy me. And then Samantha said, well, how's it going to stay in there? And so she was right. You're supposed to leave the bottom of the apple down inside there so the butter and all that will stay in there and cook. But I remember my grandma doing it, and I loved these. Oh, my gosh, they were so good. So I want to do it and myself and see which ones cook the best. So let me get all the stuff out of these and I'll bring you back. Okay, y'all. All right, I'm back. I have cut up all of the apples and gotten enough space in there to put the butter and the brown sugar, and I have cut up the pecans, and I just took my paring knife and I just sit here and I was thinking when I'm doing something like this and I don't want to be in a hurry or something, I'll just sit here and think about, what happened yesterday or what's going to happen today or whatever. I was looking at my spider bite. I guess y'all knew that I had a spider bite. And it's really not it's really not going away so fast. So, but anyway, all right. So I've got the apples in here. I've got country crock, margarine, whatever. I don't think it's margarine. I don't know what it is. Margarine, butter, whatever. All right. So I'm going to take the butter and I'm going to put a spoon of butter in the bottom of the hole in each of them.
Say something meaningful, say something I don't know. I wanna know you better. The way that you talk to me, the way that you make me.
Brown sugar in each of these, and you want to really pack the brown sugar in there because that's really what's going to give it the taste. All right, so I've got just as much as you can get in there. Some of these apples are little, so I'm not going to be able to get very much in there like this one. This Pink Lady, I'm not going to be able to get very much in there. Remember, it's $3.50 until they're done, and I think I'm going to go on and put aluminum foil on there. I can't remember whether my grandma did or not, but this is definitely her recipe. I don't, I haven't seen anybody else cook these like this, but I'm sure that, you can't, anything that you, like I was getting ready to do a recipe the other night that I had never done before. And I had seen it in one of my books or something. And had just gotten the stuff that day or the day before. And Kimberly Watts had the exact same recipe on there. And I have never, ever seen that recipe on here. And she had the same recipe on there the day that I got the stuff to fix it. So, it's really weird how society is or humans are or whatever, because so many of the recipes on here, you think that you were the only one that had it, or your mom was the only one that did it, or whatever. It's not true. My mama used to fix baked beans, and she put hamburger and onions and peppers and all that in the baked beans, and I didn't think anybody had done that. And then the first time I put it on YouTube, that weekend, Trisha Yearwood put it on her cooking channel. So, and I thought my mama was the only one that had ever made those, because I'd never, ever seen anybody else make them. So, it's just really it's different when you're trying to cook for people on here because there is somebody that is cooking exactly like you all the time. All right, now I'm going to put a little bit of pecans, and I'm just going to use my fingers and push those down in here.
You know I want you close, maybe hold your hand a little while. Somehow I know you're gonna be the girl that I'll end up calling my own. We ride around in style, sleeves rolled up, glasses on, and then you...
All right, so I've got all of that, and I gotta get my... Let me get another little bitty pat of butter to go on the top. Oh, and that's going to come off because maybe I won't put the aluminum foil on there. Because if I put the aluminum foil on there, it's going to mess up. Oh, no, I got to tell y'all. I went down to my daughter's yesterday to get the turkey. She had a turkey she was giving me, and we got down there. My daughter lives on the lake, well, up right above the lake or whatever, but I drove down to the lake, and I just like to go down there. I have a thing with water, and I just love to go down there. And my car or whatever, I took my car down there, and somehow my car got stuck down there on the asphalt. Is that what it was called? Asphalt. Not concrete, the black stuff, asphalt. Yeah. Got stuck on there. And it was a pretty steep grade. And if I went backwards, I was going to go into the lake. And so my car was stuck right on an incline, and when I would get ready to take off, my tires would spin like crazy, and I just could not get up the hill. And I've been going down there for 3 years now and have never had that problem. But daggone if I didn't yesterday. And so Samantha got out of the car, and she was trying to help me get up there, and I was getting so flustered and so scared, and it was just the scariest thing. And finally, I don't know what I did different, whatever happened, I finally got it up out of there. And then I backed on up the hill, because it's a pretty steep hill going up there, and then I pulled into somebody's driveway, and backed into someone's driveway, and then turned it around and went back up to the top of the hill where my daughter lived. And oh my gosh, I'm scared to even go back down there now. And that is really weird, because we both were like in shock. When she was out of the car, she wasn't in no danger. Yep, Samantha wasn't in no danger. It was me. But when I looked, I don't think I would have gone into the lake. I think I would have gone into a tree beside the lake, which is, neither one of them's good. But then we got to my daughter's, and I was telling my daughter, and we were talking about, Kim said that she had read that you were always supposed to roll your window. What did she say? She was always...
If you drive off a bridge, you're supposed to roll your window down
on
the way down.
Yeah, roll your windows down on the way over the bridge. If you drive off of a bridge. And Samantha said she wouldn't be thinking about rolling her windows down. And I don't know if anybody would, but that's what she said. But then we were talking about, you can't open the door if you're underwater, but if your windows roll down, that's good. You can go through the window. But my fat butt would not go through the window. And I don't know I'd just be stuck in there. I just do not think my butt would go through the window. But hopefully that will never happen. I'll never have to worry about that. But I'm going to sprinkle some of the apple pie spice on here. Then I'm putting this in the oven, and I think it's going to take about 45 minutes, but I will bring y'all back. Okay, all right, y'all, I'm back. All right, so here is the apples. I am going to get out each one and see which one is the softest. Okay, this over here was the Pink Lady. This is the Winsap. This is the Staymen. This is the Golden Delicious. And this is the Granny Smith. So we're going to start over here with this one. This one, I don't know. It's not so soft. The other ones are really, really soft. But this one isn't. Maybe I didn't get the... I don't know. Maybe I didn't get all of the stuff out of it. Alright, I'm going to have to put it back in here and let this cool off. And I'm just going to take a bite of each one because this is just too hot and it's going to be too runny. And I'm going to have to clean this up out of here. Oh, yeah. This apple, well, let me see. Let me show you. This apple right here came all the way out of the skin and was standing up above the skin, and we didn't mess with it or whatever, and then it just went back down in there. So let me take a picture of these, and I will bring y'all right back. Okay, all right, so I'm going to go on and taste this. This is really pretty hard. It's not very soft. That would be really, really good for a pie. Especially those, my grandma used to make homemade pies. What did she call them? I can't think. Anyway, this would be really, those would be really good for that. All right, this one. All right, I gotta cut this one. Oh, everything is falling out of them. You know what I think I'm gonna do after we taste these, and I get, we see what, because we're gonna eat one for lunch or whatever, and after we eat these, I think that I'm going to fix some sweet potatoes and bake them in this, in that liquid there, because it's going to have, it's got the apple pie spice and the butter and the pecans and the apples and all that. I think it's going to be amazing. All right, so let me see this one. So the Pink Lady, I think, will be better in pies. This one is the Winsap. Oh my gosh. How are you going to tell these things? I wanted to see which one was the softest and the best, could use the best one for cooking, and all of them taste the same. My grandmother would love these. Oh my gosh, she just loved baked apples. Okay, so there is that one. Now we're going to get out this one, and I think this one may be the softest. Oh, this liquid is coming out. Samantha said she thinks the Golden Delicious, but I think the Staymans. So we've got a contest going on. I don't know. This might not. She might be right. If you want your apples to cook down, these Stayman apples are definitely going to cook down for you. Definitely. All right, now let's go to the Golden Delicious, because that's the one she thinks. It is definitely. This is the one that came totally out of the skin and then went back down in there. Okay, so let's try this one. It's the Golden Delicious. Oh, it's still hot. That one is pretty soft. Alright, so my baked potatoes just quit. And I gotta let them sit for about 10 minutes. I don't know why I haven't made these in such a long time. Alright, now this is the Golden Delicious. I mean the Granny Smith. That's the one that my grandmother liked the most for these, but I don't know. A Granny Smith really doesn't. It did get real soft though, but these are supposed to be real tart. Alright, so let's see. Oh my gosh. These right here, these, well, I don't even have y'all. These, Granny Smiths, these would be amazing on using these for apple jelly. Oh my gosh, y'all, these are just amazing. All right, now which one do I think is the best? The pink lady would be better for apple pies, fried apple pies, or an apple pie, apple crisp. The Stayman and the Golden Delicious are the two best tasting, I think. Now this green Granny Smith, it's good too though. You've never made a baked apple before, you have got to try theyese. You have got to. These are amazing, and I just love them. We're going to eat some for lunch. Then I'm going to put the leftovers in a bowl and save them for tomorrow or whatever. And then I'm going to put some sweet potatoes in that juice right there. It is amazing. So give these a try, please. The Stayman and the Golden Delicious seem to be the softest and the best tasting. But all right, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. Look below for links to my Facebook, my Twitter, and to my Instagram. And also look below for links to different things that I have purchased to use in my kitchen that you might want to use too. And let me zoom. Just amazing, y'all. So give this a try, and I will talk to you later. Bye.